Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, guys, here's something I want to ask you guys, right? Have you guys seen any negative Lomachenko videos, right? Any negative Lomachenko videos? Now, let's make sure this is clear before we go further. I'm the guy who says Ukraine bring the pain because it's a whole lot of fat, awesome fighters from the Ukraine. And if you're not paying attention, then you're insane, right? If you're watching boxing, you're not going to miss the Ukraine. Now, I know Eastern European, but now I'm not saying Eastern European. I'm saying Ukraine, right? And my favorite Ukrainian boxer used to be Vitaly Klitschko. But I think that the number one spot I got to give to Alexander Usyk right now because Alexander Usyk goes to everybody's backyard to beat them. That's just something you just don't see in boxing, and it's once in a lifetime type of thing. Anomaly is what you would call that. So he's first, and then Vitaly. But there's a lot of good fighters. Now, I never went for Vladimir so much, right? And, you know, I'm not the biggest Lomachenko fan either. I like me some Deryanchenko. I think he was in a couple of good fights. I liked it. Vorchek also. Matter of fact, I thought he was going to beat Beterbiev. And, you know, and I liked Victor Postol until he fought my man here. I was always going for Victor Postol until he fought Terence Crawford. Of course, I was going for Terence Crawford in that fight. But other than that, you know, so I'm down with the Ukraine. It is what it is. But I got to get on Lomachenko right now. It's not really Lomachenko. It's the people when they come to America, they get this treatment that they didn't think they were going to get. They come to America thinking, you know, oh, America's against us, Eastern Europeans. And they find out, no, we're white. They're not. Right? And so they get called stuff that they don't even think of themselves. Lomachenko was so many superlatives he's been hearing about himself. He don't even think that about his damn self. And that's why I'm still down with him a little bit, because he's not as nuts as the people who want him to be way better than he is. He's definitely great. Let's get that clear. But he's not the greatest. There's a big difference there. And so Lomachenko, right now we're going through this where Lomachenko didn't want to fight Devin Haney back when Devin Haney was his mandatory. Lomachenko says he wants to be undisputed, and now he has the opportunity to fight Devin Haney for undisputed. He should have fought Devin Haney already last year, right? But he fought Jermaine Ortiz. Devin Haney was supposed to fight Kambosos in the second fight, but he was holding off, waiting on Lomachenko. So from Devin Haney's perspective, he was the mandatory, couldn't get him. He was undisputed, waiting for him, couldn't get him. Now Lomachenko gets in the ring. Lomachenko calls him a heavyweight. Now, could everybody say something like that? But whatever. He was able to say he's a heavyweight. So he doesn't fight him in March, right, which we should have had. That would have been next month. Lomachenko don't want to do that. Now it's supposed to be in May, after Ramadan, who Devin Haney has to honor Ramadan in May, right? And now there's still problems with signing the contract because now he wants more money. Now, that brings me to white and black people. Only time we agree on stuff is when we got guns in our hands. White people get guns in their hand and they be talking about, I wish that nigga would come on my property right about now if you want to. You're talking all that, you run around thinking you're, what do you call it, cool, and walking how you want to. Come on my property right about now and I'll show you what it is. Black people get guns, what do they say? Wish a nigga would. Yeah, run up on a nigga now. Would, yeah. I bet you motherfucker won't run up on a nigga now, right? That's how we talk. That's the same language. As soon as we get a gun in our hand. That's the only time we agree. Other than that, we ain't agreeing on nothing. Terence Crawford had to accept 35% from somebody that ain't better than him, which is Errol Spence, and bigger than him. He ain't allowed to call Errol Spence some kind of heavyweight. Errol Spence was fat while they were in negotiations. While they were in negotiations for that fight, Terence Crawford would have been able to say we could fight in 2 or 3 weeks. Errol Spence wasn't, because he's fatter than I am, right? Stomach hanging all over the place. It's not against Errol Spence, because I like my man too. But, you know, it's just like it is what it is. But it was so many videos, especially from brothers, videos about Terence Crawford, who had never avoided anybody ever before, right? Ever before. Matter of fact, he had a glove controversy in the fight. Never had that before, right? But we doing videos about it. Brothers Terence Crawford, you would have thought Terence Crawford was Canelo Alvarez in the way he was getting away, you know, the videos that he was giving. The same thing, as worse, what Lomachenko is doing right now, and we don't have 1/10 of the videos for Lomachenko. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this one short. Let's get on that. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get on the Lomachenko videos to make sure that people understand what's going on there. Like we were trying to make them think that Terence Crawford is avoiding somebody or something. Like I told you before, either it's a slave mentality or you're on the payroll. There is no middle ground there. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.